Hey challengers, so now that you're a few days into your workouts, you've learned all about Shakeology and the wonderful things it does for your body. I want to talk to you about setting goals. And we feel that this is so important to do early on because it's what's going to help you stay motivated and push through when you're feeling sore and tired and you're sick of having to avoid all the unhealthy foods and you're getting tempted by other people. We want these goals to be your constant reminder of why you're doing what you're doing. And so we want you to set goals that are realistic. And we want you to hold yourself accountable, because if you don't hold yourself accountable and you don't share those goals with other people, then you are going to fail a lot faster than somebody that is held themselves accountable both personally and through other people, which is why these groups are so important to be participative in, because we want to hold you accountable. We want to help you reach those goals. So step one, set a realistic goal. Set a goal that's going to be a little bit hard for you to achieve, but not so hard that you're going to feel defeated at getting there. I also don't want you to set a goal that's so easy to obtain that you're going to get bored with it and feel like, okay, well, I met my goal, so I can do what I want now. I also want you to write your goals down. I want you to really think about them, and don't just say, okay, my goal is to complete the program. Well, that's kind of everybody's goal. That's why you started it. I want you to set a more realistic goal and write it down so that you can see it and know that that's what you want to do. So maybe your goal is that you started the program and you could only use 5-pound weights and you've never been able to do more than that. And your goal by the end is to be able to increase up to 10 pounds. Or maybe you have a weight loss goal that you want to achieve. One thing I want to remind you, if you set a weight loss goal, is don't say, I want to lose 40 pounds. That might be your goal, but what I want you to do is take it a step back, and I want you to say, okay, my goal is to lose 5 pounds in the next 21 days. And then, in the next 20 days after that, I want to lose 5 more. And so that you can see those small numbers. Because if you set such a huge goal and if you don't meet it, you're going to be frustrated. When in reality, if you lose any weight, you're accomplishing so much more than before you even started this. So we want you to remember that. Set a goal that's going to be, you can push yourself, but not too much where you're going to feel defeated, and not so little that it's going to be too easy for you. After you write your goals down, I want you to put them somewhere where you can visualize them, whether it's a sticky note on your computer, a sign where you work out at, writing with lipstick on your mirror, whatever it is. I want you to do it so that you will see them every day and be constantly reminded by why you're doing what you're doing. Elizabeth and I both have workouts that we do at 4:30 in the morning before we go to work. And so she and I use our alarm clocks on our phones, and we have little funny reminders when our alarm goes off that says, Shanti's waiting on you, or go work out so you look good for your man, just things like that that help, get us out of bed and get us motivated in the morning. And it's kind of that slap in the face first thing when you want to hit the snooze button. I also want you to reward yourself, because everybody likes to spoil themselves, and everybody deserves rewards for their hard work. Whether it's a new outfit at the end of the workout, it's a new piece of equipment. I have a treat meal every Sunday night, and I used to always call it my cheat meal. And Shaun T, one of the trainers, actually said that you shouldn't call it a cheat meal, because you're not cheating yourself, because you've worked hard. Call it a treat meal where you're treating yourself, because you've now worked up to the amount of discipline that you need, that you can spoil yourself with a treat every once in a while, but you can get right back on track with it. Whereas before we started this journey, we were probably off track a lot. And so I want to encourage you that it's okay to have a treat every once in a while, but spend these next 21 days really honing in on eating healthy and sticking with the plan, so that at the end of it, when you reward yourself with something, you don't overindulge and you get right back on your healthy track. We would like you to share your goals with us today. I would share at least one goal with the group, so that throughout these next 21 days, we can really hold you accountable to them and make sure that you're meeting them. So when you are defeated, when you wake up and you are so sore in places you never thought you'd be sore again, when you feel like I'm so sick of eating healthy food, all I want to eat is a giant cheeseburger, we can really help remind you of your goals and how you're going to get there, because it's hard work. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But it's not easy, and it's hard, and every time you resist temptation, or you push harder, or you increase your weights or your reps or whatever it is that you're doing, you're getting stronger. And you have to let your mind know that you can do it, because that's what's going to stop you more than anything. It's not your body. Your body can do it. Your body can push. God created us to be like these amazing human beings that can push through anything. But we let our minds get in the way. We say that we're too tired, that we're too hungry, that we can't do it, that it's not for us. But we have to push past that. What I'd like you to do also is get a jar or a bowl of excuses. This is mine. This is my jar of excuses, and I keep it where I work out in my garage. And every time that I have an excuse of why I cannot do something, I write it down and I put it in here. So if I skip a workout, I write down why I skipped that workout. Too tired, ran out of time, not feeling well, and I put it in here. And so that way, when I come up with another excuse of why I can't do something, I look in my jar and I said, man, I'm starting to make excuses a lot. And it's a visual for you to see that, you have to be stronger than your excuses. So for me, I like competition. I don't ever want anything in this jar, so I leave it empty. I make sure that I don't have a reason. If I don't get my workout done before I go to work, I make sure that I get it done at night. It might mean that I have a child running around my living room. It might mean that I'm doing it late at night. But I want to get it done because that's what's important to me. So get out your jar, get out your bowl, and leave it visual for you. Let your family know what it is. And say, hey, don't let me put anything in that. Don't talk me out of it. Another great way to hold yourself accountable. And it's also fun. So share a goal with us. Show us your bowl or jar that you're going to use. And we are going to push you these next 21 days to really help you meet those goals. Because we know you can do it, and we cannot wait to see your transformations.